Good morning, children. Today we are going to start with our Asia Climate and Vegetation, Day 3. We are going to discuss page number 79 till 81. Objective of the lesson are climate of Asia, factors affecting the climate of Asia, and Asia climatic type. Today our objective is climatic types, and in this we are going to do detailed readings about equatorial type and monsoon type, and I am going to discuss all the climatic types which are found in Asia. Now let's recall back a little. Like already you have done these questions. Again I am going to repeat some questions. What is the climate and weather? Name some factors affecting the climate. Which areas in Asia receive more than 200 centimeter of rainfall? Name the areas which receives 100 to 200 centimeter of rainfall. Name the areas receiving less than 50 centimeters of rainfall. These are the major questions which you should know. Now today we are going to discuss all the types of climatic zones which lies in Asia. In Asia we will get all 10 types of climatic zones. As all know that all three major latitudes passes from Asia. Example, equator, line of Cancer and line of Capricorn. Already I have discussed about this in the previous video in detail. These three major latitudes divides Asia into different climatic zones. We will discuss this on the map side by side. Now let's first see the types of climate experienced in Asia. They are as follows: equatorial type of climate, monsoon type of climate, temperate grassland type of climate, tropical temperate desert type of climate, tropical desert type of climate, Mediterranean type of climate, China type of climate, Manchurian type of climate, taiga type of climate, and tundra type of climate. So these are the major 10 climates which are found in Asia. Now I'm going to show you all this on the map. First of all, we are going to start with the important three lines which passes from Asia. The first important line is the line of equator, which passes from the south of Asia. The second important line is line of Cancer, which passes from almost from the center of India. And the third important line is Arctic Circle, which passes from the north of Asia. These three lines divide Asia into three important zones, as well as all the important climatic types which are found in the world. So now first we are going to discuss about equatorial type. Now as for the name comes, this type of climate is found around the equator, the countries which are lying on equator or near to the equator. So the countries which are lying over here are Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Thailand, parts of Sri Lanka. These are the countries where the equatorial type of climate is found. The speciality of this type of climate is this, that it is having high temperature and it rains almost throughout the year. Dense evergreen forests are found, and it is also known as the world's biggest zoo also, because different types of animals are found in this equatorial type of climate. Second, we are going to discuss about monsoon type of climate. Monsoon type of climate is found mainly around Indian subcontinent and some other parts. So the countries which include is the Indian subcontinent. In this, India is a major one. Then we have got Pakistan, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh. These all countries are found. Sri Lanka. Then we have Myanmar, Cambodia, Laos, Vietnam, Thailand. These all countries where equatorial type of climate is found. In this type of climate, the summers are very hot and the winters are cold. And it rains almost in the summer season only. The forests which are found over here are deciduous trees, and here also different types of animals are found. Now the next one is temperate grassland. Temperate grassland is found on the northwest side of Asia and in Siberia. These are the two parts where temperate grasslands are found. This type of grasslands, they are warm summers and cold winters. Short grasses grows which are known as steppes, which are grown over here, and some animals like antelopes and mules are found over here. Next, we are going to discuss about temperate desert. Temperate desert is found in the mid of Asia. This is, as you all know, this is the highest point of Asia also. So in this is plateau of Mongolia and Gobi Desert. These are the two places. Mongolia is the country where temperate deserts are found. They have hot summers, cold winters, and in winters the temperature goes down up to freezing. Vegetation we get over here is scattered and coarse grasses are found, and the animals are lizards or some small insects are found over here. Now we are going to discuss about tropical desert. Tropical desert is found in the western part of Asia. The countries which are comprising over here, Arabian Desert, that is Arabia, Saudi Arabia, Iran, Iraq, Western Pakistan, and parts of Rajasthan or Thar Desert in India. In this, the climate is scanty. Rainfall during summer, it is very, very hot, and cold winters are found. Plants like cactus and bushes grow over here. The animals which are important over here are asses, horses, camels, and lizards. Now next, we are going to discuss about Mediterranean type. As from the name, you come to know that this region is found around Mediterranean Sea. Now the countries which are over here, they are mainly the Turkey, Lebanon, Syria, Jordan. These are the countries where this type of climate, Mediterranean type of climate is found. The climate is hot in summer, but they have a very speciality that their winters are wet. It rains in winters, as this area is affected by the westerlies. So they have winter rains. The plants which are found over here are having long roots and waxy leaves so that they can bear the summers. The animals they are found over here are asses, sheep, vulture, etc. Now the next one which we are going to discuss is China type of climate, which is found on the eastern part of China, parts of southern Japan, and some parts of Korea. Here also the climate, hot summers are there, mild winters are there, but the thing is this, that rainfall is moderate. During some winters the temperature goes below freezing. Mixed forests are found over here because this is a place where all the climates are there found, like monsoon forests are also found on the southern belt, and on the northern belt coniferous forest is found, because this is a intermingling zone of tropical and temperate climate. So all mixed forest is found, and the animals are apes, monkeys, horses, bears, etc. Now we are going to do the next one, that is Manchurian type of climate. Manchurian type of climate is found around north of China, around in the northeast China, and in the place of in Japan it is especially found in the Hokkaido Islands. They have short and dry and warm summers, cold winters, monsoonal rainfall. In this area they get the monsoonal rainfall, but in winters heavy snowfall is also found. Thick coniferous forests are found. Some trees are like fir, pine, spruce. These are found over here. And bear and foxes, these are the important animals of this part. The next one is the taiga region. Taiga region stretches from Ural Mountain in the west to Russia in the east. This entire part is of taiga region. It takes the parts of Siberia, mainly Siberia, a little part of northern Mongolia, and some parts of northern Japan. In this, when summers are very short, long and severe cold weather is found. Snowy winters, it snows heavily over here. Scanty and moderate rainfall, this is gone down in the summers. In this type, evergreen forest, conical evergreen forest are found. We have one evergreen forest which were found on equatorial type, and here also the evergreen forest are found, but this is conical evergreen. This is equatorial evergreen and this is conical evergreen. Like we have fir, spruce, larch which are found over here. The animals are fur-bearing animals. Taiga is famous for the fur-bearing animals. Next we are going to do the last region of the climatic Asia is the tundra region, which is found along the north coast of Asia. This is now near around Arctic Ocean. And this area is also known as permafrost area because over here it is a frozen area, and almost for the 9 months this area is under severe cold. The climate is long and severe cold and short and cool summers. And the vegetation over here is like mosses or dwarfs, small grasses or lichens are found. The animals which are found over here are whales, reindeers, seals, Arctic foxes, which can live in snow, who can bear the snowy climate. They are found over here. So children, with this we come to an end of our climatic zones. So here you come to know that all 10 important climatic zones are found in Asia. The first is equatorial region. The second is monsoon region. Number 3, tropical desert. Fourth is temperate grassland. Fifth is mid-altitude desert or temperate desert. Sixth is China type. Seventh is Manchurian type. 8 is Mediterranean type. 9th is taiga type, and 10 is tundra type. So all 10 important climatic zones are found in India. All 10 climatic zones are found in Asia. Now you can see the map over here. This map is also showing the same thing. which are the areas of subtropical climate, which are the areas of subtropical climate, which are the areas of tropical climate, which are the areas of subtropical climate, and which are the areas of temperate climate, and which are the areas of polar climate. Now we are going to discuss about the equatorial type of climate. This is a map of world which is showing in world where we get the equatorial type of climate. Equatorial type of climate, already in Asia, you know, it is found in the Southeast Asia. In Africa, it is found around in the center, that is the Zaire Basin. And in North America, it is found around Brazil. So this is the main area where equatorial type of climate is found in world. Now we are going to discuss equatorial type of climate. What is the climate? What type of climate is found over here? What type of vegetation is found over here? And what are the important trees and animals which are found over here? Let us do the reading. Equatorial type of climate. Climate. The temperature remains high almost throughout the year as regions having this type of climate faces direct rays of the sun. I have already shown you this thing in the previous map. The range means the difference range of annual temperature is nearly about 3 degrees, means the difference of temperature is very less. The range shows less variation as highest temperature in this region is 30 degrees Celsius, whereas the lowest is 27 degrees Celsius. So throughout the year, the highest is 30 degree and lowest is 27 degree. As such, the range of temperature or the difference of temperature is very less. Third point, heavy conventional rain occurs almost every day with an average annual rainfall between 150 centimeters to 250 centimeters. Hence, the rainfall usually occurs throughout the year, accompanied by lightning and thunder. Even at 30-degree temperature, the overall life is very uncomfortable due to high temperature and high humidity. So now this is all about the reading. Now here is a diagram which is showing what is conventional rainfall, which I have discussed over here. The conventional rainfall is a type of rainfall when the precipitation comes down. When the precipitation is falling down, the water is evaporating due to high temperature. When the water is evaporating due to high temperature and as it is getting the direct rays of the sun, it is going up. And when it is going up, it is cooling down again and condensing. And from this condensation, again the clouds are formed and again precipitation takes place. So this is how the circle is complete, like precipitation, from precipitation evaporation, from evaporation to convection, and from convection to condensation. So this type of rainfall occurs every day in equatorial region, and this is called conventional rainfall. Like when we are talking about conventional rainfall, Africa is famous for 4 o'clock shower, because over here every day in the evening there is a rainfall, and which is known as the 4 o'clock shower. Now this is a map which is showing in Asia, which are the important countries where equatorial type of climate is found. You can see this is all mainly the part of Indonesian islands. All the Indonesian islands are having equatorial type of climate. Now let's see region. As the name suggests, this type of climate is found near the equator. Already I have discussed with you. The regions that experience equatorial climate in Asia are Indonesia, I have shown you, Malaysia, I have shown you, the Philippines, the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Thailand, and some parts of Sri Lanka. This already we have discussed before. Natural vegetation. The vegetation is dense due to hot and wet climate. The areas that experience this type of climate are rich in dense evergreen forests. So over here we get the dense evergreen forest. This is the important point. These forests have great variety of trees like ferns, palms. Different types of palms are found, different types of ferns are found, along with dense undergrowth of shrubs and creepers. Creepers are the plants which tangle with other plants to grow. Many hardwood trees such as mahogany, ebony, coconut, rosewood, cinchona, etc. are found in these forests. Now you can see this is a map showing the different types of equatorial forest. Like just now I was talking about creepers. You can see how the trees are creeping on each other to grow up. And they make a canopy over here. Canopy means umbrella, means the growth is so thick that the sunrise does not reach to the ground level. And that is why in the ground level we get the area is swampy and marshy. And this swampy and marshy area gives rise to a lot of animals which love to live in swamps and dark areas. Like lizards are there, snakes are there, crocodiles are there. So equatorial forest is full of this type of swamp living animals. Next we are going to read about, now here you can see another picture. This is also showing you the evergreen forest. Now here you can see, just now I've discussed about you with the ebony. This is the tree of ebony tree, how it looks. Now this is again showing you the pictures of evergreen forest. All these are shown depicting evergreen forest. Now we are going to discuss about the wildlife. Different species of animals and birds are found in this region. These animals include apes, monkeys, elephants, sloths, tree lizards, tree frogs, various birds and reptiles, etc. The Komodo dragon is found in some of the islands of Indonesia. Komodo dragon is an animal which is of lizard family. I'll show you the picture in the next slide. That is found especially in Indonesia. Now first let's see which are the different types of animals over here in the picture. Like we have the tiger, koalas, different type of birds, pythons. This is a picture of koala. This is the Indian rosewood tree which we have discussed. This is Indian rosewood tree, and this is the picture of Komodo dragon which is found specifically in Indonesia, and it is a lizard family. Now let's inquire something new. What is speciality about this? Huge amount of oxygen is produced by the rainforest. How the rainforests are important for us? Because they produce huge amount of oxygen. These rainforests also provide remedial plants to cure various diseases. That means the medicinal plants are also found over here. For example, 1400 rainforest plants can cure cancer. Means in these we have got 1400 plants which can cure cancer. Also, 1 out of 4 pharmaceutical companies are dependent on the tropical rainforest for their survival. Means the medicinal companies are dependent on these rainforests. They are taking the help of the trees which are found over here for making medicines. However, greedy humans are cutting these trees and these forests. Nearly 40% of the tropical forest in Latin America. Latin America means the part of South America's northern part. And South Asia have been cleared. And this is a drawback for our rainforest. Now this is a picture of orangutan which is given over here. Now let's see what they are going to tell about orangutan. Orangutans, the tree dwellers in the rainforest of Borneo and Sumatra, they are found in Borneo and Sumatra, do not like to get wet in rain. They don't like to get wet because it is a rainy area. Every day it rains. If there is a shower every day in the afternoon at 4 o'clock, but they don't get wet rain. So what they do? Therefore, they take shelter to cover themselves under big leaves until the rain stops. So children, with this, we are coming to end of equatorial region. Now I'll discuss monsoon region with you. So let's start. Let's see monsoon type of climate. Main features of monsoon type of climate is extreme temperatures, hot summers and cold winters. Southwest monsoon gives plenty of rainfall during summer. Winters are dry due to offshore winds. Rainfall is orographic. Number 4, countries. Indian subcontinent along with Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam, etc. Natural vegetation, evergreen forest or deciduous forest. Wildlife, variety of wildlife. Now let's see, this is a map of world. We will see where the tropical monsoon forests are found on the world. You can see this is the part of Indian subcontinent along with little parts of China, Thailand, Myanmar, where the monsoon forests are found. In the northern part of Australia also we get the monsoon type of climate or monsoon forest. In the eastern part of Africa also these are found. And they are found in central part of North America and eastern part of South America. So these are the places where monsoon forest is found in the world. But we are going to discuss about the monsoon forest of Asia. So it is mainly concentrated in Indian subcontinent. Now let's see monsoon type of climate. Extreme temperature is experienced here, hot in summers and cold winters. A distinct rainy season during summers is observed due to southwest monsoon winds that blow during the summer season. I have discussed about this in detail in the previous videos. Hence, the maximum rainfall occurs during the summer season in this type of climate. Here also you can see what are the summer conditions in Asia and south and southwest monsoons in Indo-Pakistan is how they are being affected by the monsoon winds. Now you can see the phenomena of monsoon winds. The monsoon winds are rising from the southwest part of India and they are moving towards the subcontinent, influencing the entire subcontinent part along with little part of China and all the eastern countries. So these are the monsoon winds. These are onshore winds. They are coming from the sea to land. As they are coming from sea to land, they are full of moisture. And when they strike to the Himalayas in the north, they give plentiful of rainfall in the Indian subcontinent. So this is the phenomena of southwest monsoon and they move only during the time of summer season. So entire subcontinent part receives lot of rainfall during the summer season. Now this is again a picture showing the same thing, that how this phenomena occurs. The low pressure is developing in the land masses, the high pressure is on the water bodies. So as such, the winds start moving from the water bodies towards the low pressure area as they are coming from the oceans and seas. So they are full of moisture and they give plentiful of rainfall. Now we will see what are the conditions during the winter time. During winter time, the entire phenomena is reversed. On the landmass, we have got high pressure and the water bodies are having low pressure. So the winds start moving from high low pressure to low pressure, means from the land towards the sea, and they are known as offshore winds. When they are moving, they are dry, and so they don't cause any rainfall. Winters are usually dry due to northeast dry winds, which I have shown you in the previous map, that blow during the winter season. These winds carry no or little rainfall. Annual rainfall varies between 25 centimeters to 250 centimeters depending on the location of the place. This point I have discussed in the previous video when we have discussed about the rainfall. The coastal areas receive more rainfall than the interior regions. The windward side of the mountains also experience high rainfall as compared to leeward side. This I am going to show you in this map. This is the side. This side is called the windward side. The wind is coming from this side. So this side of the mountain is called the windward side. So the windward side of a mountain, or the places which are situated on the windward side, receives heavy rainfall because the moisture laden winds strike to these mountains and give lot of rainfall in the windward side. The other side of the mountain is known as the leeward side. The leeward side gets less rainfall because there are the winds lose their moisture on the windward side itself, and when they descend down they are dry, and that is the reason they give very less rainfall. And this side is also known as a rain shadow area. Like I can give you an example, like Mumbai and Pune in India are lying on the same latitude. As Mumbai is on the windward side of the southwest monsoon, so they get heavy rainfall, whereas Pune, which is on the leeward side of the southwest monsoon, they get less rainfall. Now we are going to discuss about some rainforest, or the places or the regions or the countries which are a part of monsoon region. They are mainly India. First is India. Second is Pakistan. Third is Nepal. Fourth, Bangladesh. Fifth, Myanmar. Sixth, we have got Thailand. Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia, and parts of Malaysia. So these all are the places which receive rainfall from the southwest monsoon. Now let's read about it. Regions: India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Myanmar, Sri Lanka, China, Thailand, Laos, Vietnam, Cambodia, Western Philippines, etc. are the regions that experience monsoon type of climate. I have shown you all these places on the previous map. Now children, we are going to discuss the natural vegetation. The distribution of vegetation in this region is according to the amount of rainfall as well as the location of the place. The areas that experience heavy rainfall have deciduous trees and thick evergreen forest. Like the areas which are receiving more than 200 centimeters of rainfall are having thick evergreen forest which don't shed their leaf, and deciduous trees. The trees in these areas have broad leaves. Speciality of the deciduous trees are this, that they have broad leaves. Teak, sal, rosewood, deodar, bamboo, sandal, peepal, neem, mango, banana, rubber, etc. are the main trees found in this climatic region. These forests are depleting. Depleting means they are shortening up, they are being vanished fast, as most of the tropical forests in this continent have already been cleared to produce land for intensive agriculture. At present, these forests are found in the wetter deltas and distant regions. Intensive agriculture means the patches are being cleared for doing the agriculture, short patches. Now children, over here we can see some of the trees which are found. This is a picture of the monsoon rainforest. Different types of trees are over there shown over here. This is a picture showing the dry deciduous forest. This is rubber plantation. It is being shown how we are getting rubber sapling extracted from the rubber plant. This is a sal tree, which is just now I have read for you. This is teak, which is used for making different type of furnitures, and it is an hardwood tree. This is the forest of monsoon type of climate, like this is the thorny forest scrubs. This is found where the rainfall is less, the areas. Now we will discuss about the wildlife. Variety of wildlife is found here. Lions, tigers, leopards, rhinoceros, stags, deer, various types of snakes like python and king cobra, monkeys, etc. are found in these areas. King cobra is one of the important snakes which are found over here, especially in India. Bright colored birds like parrots and peacocks are found in these regions. Now we will show some pictures of some animals which are found in the monsoon region. The Royal Bengal tiger is being shown over here, which is famous over here. We have the colorful birds are found over here. And the special feature is about the lion. The lion is only and only found in India. However, their number is decreasing, but they are found only in India. Now we will read about it. Lions are now found only in India. However, they are declining in number. This number is approaching to extinct, means it's about to finish. This is a picture showing the Gir forest, which is in India, where it is being reserved for lions. Here the lions are being kept. Now this is a picture of a colorful cockatoo which is found in the forest of monsoon region. Now let's inquire about it. The amount of rainfall brought by the southwest monsoon wind is unpredictable and unreliable. Means monsoons are unpredictable and unreliable. These winds sometimes bring heavy rainfall while sometimes no. Means sometimes the monsoons are on time and giving heavy rainfall. Sometimes the monsoons are late, with that they are giving very less or no rainfall. No or little rain is showered. At times these winds arrive late and leave early. This already, as we are living in India, we face this phenomena that monsoons are erratic in its nature. Sometimes they are in time and giving plentiful of rainfall. Sometimes they are late and they are unpredictable and they are giving very less rainfall. So with this we are coming to an end with the monsoon region. Now I'll discuss with you the temperate grasslands and next time when we will meet. Thank you. Have a nice day.